What up, y'all? It's your boy Leon there. We back with another reaction. Today we got the craziest trade in NBA history by Jimmy High Roller. Now, by the thumbnail of this video, I can already tell what he's about to talk about. So, in honor of that conversation, I'm gonna be wearing. Well, what I got on right now is a Luka Doncic jersey. Let me flip this camera real quick. Hold on, I gotta show y'all because this is one of the best jerseys the Mavs had ever came out with in a long while, in my opinion. So, oh shit, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad. I disappeared. I'm repping my boy's jersey, and this is about to be a tough video for me. I'm going through it right now. I have not been feeling good. I have not been feeling happy since I've heard about this trade. So, yeah, we're just going to see what it's about to talk about. So, let me flip this back. All right, well, let's not waste some more time. Let's get into it. Come on. Everybody's reaction to the trade.
There aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season? What, did Michael Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis.
Bro, all the tweets, all the Instagram posts that were going on, like, you would think that the world was ending. You would think that the world was ending. The amount of times people were tweeting like this went all over the world. And then you find out that Luka got traded to the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie, like, as a Mavs fan, that's probably worse than the world ending, bro. Our world is ending as Mavs fans. Our world ended whenever this news got released, bro.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it.
Oh Lord, I was praying for Shams to send out a tweet like, oh, I'm sorry, I was hacked. But bro, oh my God, bro. I was on my phone like these, bro, like these, waiting for him to say that he got hacked, but unfortunately that did not happen.
But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was, unfortunately, very real. And the Mavericks are, in fact, out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances. The same player who, by the grace of God, miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history. Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings app and only adjust it at Sportsbook. Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is...
Man, it's like a lot of conspiracies that could be why this trade happened. I'm not gonna get into that, but bro, it's just... I don't think it's far stretched to say that, for a conspiracy to be that this trade happened for NBA ratings. I don't think it's far stretch. I don't know, but yeah, man, I don't know.
That's how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not
That's
Luka,
crazy,
not Anthony
bro.
Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this, the Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down, because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue, which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around.
Bro, that is one thing that really pisses me off, bro. Reports said that Dallas only went... No, not Dallas. Nico Harrison himself only went to the Lakers, bro. Bro, like... Oh my God, man. Like, bro, he didn't even have the dignity to, like go shop around with other teams, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. AD is a good piece for us to have, bro. But it's just, it doesn't compare to Luka, man. He's not Luka, man. And this guy only went to the Lakers, bro. Like, for me, that's really fishy. Like, okay, so you wanted to trade Luka, and the only team you wanted to trade him to was the Lakers? That, to me, is very fishy, man. That's very fishy.
And assessing other offers, they just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months?
Fuck. Oh, I don't want to see this shit, bro. Oh my God, bro. This image right here, bro, is hurting my soul, bro. When they're hugging like this, dog. Oh my God.
Imagine the haul Dallas.
Like, seeing this was one of the greatest moments in my life, bro. Like, oh God, bro. I just can't believe Luka is not a thing anymore. They're not a duo anymore. It's just it hurts, bro. It hurts a lot.
Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months. Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise. The players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it.
That's what I'm saying! Bro, they would have gotten way more for Luka if they went around the league, bro. If they really wanted to trade Luka that bad, why didn't you go all around the league, bro? Weigh your options, dog. Bro, it just don't make sense how you go to the Lakers, dog. How? How is Lakers the only option? Oh, God. I just wish this never happened.
Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap. If Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap. If an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. Can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note. It makes no sense. And that brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable, because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players...
Bro, like, oh, God. God. Bro, this is like Luka Doncic, bro, was our Michael Jordan, bro. He was our Kobe, bro. He was our Dirk, dog. How do you trade a player like that, bro? You never trade a generational talent like that, bro. You never do that, bro. Especially with the numbers he's been putting up, dog. Oh my God, bro. Like, I know for Luka, that has to be, like, it has to hurt. It has to sting, like, in his heart and his soul, bro. That he literally got backstabbed, bro. The front office, Nico backstabbed him, dog.
Gosh, man. in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone. And down from there, Luka is probably third or fourth on that list. The only two players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had two major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight. The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds, for fuck's sake.
Oh my gosh, bro. Fuck, bro, I want to punch something, bro. Like, bro, I knew about this, bro, but when he says it like that, bro, it pisses me off more. Like, it irks me, bro. Like, it irks me, dog. Bro, how could you do that? How could you make a trade like that? With one leg, that is true, bro. He was dealing with injuries throughout the whole playoff run. He basically had one knee. He had one knee, bro. And he took us to the finals, bro. Golly, how, man? How?
Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans are still sticking by him. Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them, Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising career. And as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like...
Bro, thank you, dog. Thank you, bro. Like, the point that he made here, basically what he's saying, Dallas is not a big market. They are not a big market team. The only way we get players is if we trade. But through free agency, bro, players do not want to come here. I was genuinely surprised to see Klay Thompson, out of his own will, wanted to come to Dallas. But you know why? Do you know why, bro? Because he wanted to play along this guy and Kyrie, bro. But if them two was not in Dallas, he would sign with the Lakers. He would go with a different team, bro. A big market team. Because Klay Thompson is a player that deserves to play for a big market team. Oh, dog. Bro, it's just like Dallas is not a big market. Players don't want to come here. We are not the Lakers. We are not the Celtics. We are not the Knicks, bro. What we do have is loyalty. What we did have is loyalty to our players, to our stars, to our franchise players. And that got all thrown away on Saturday night, bro. Now we're just another team that shows no loyalty, and that hurts, bro. That hurts a lot, man. That really does, man. Like, seeing how other teams did their franchise players, bro, and not wanting to pay him and stuff like that, I feel like none of that was compared to what we did to Luka. None of that. None of what other teams have done compares to what this front office, a.k.a. Nico Harrison, did to this guy. It's unbelievable, bro.
Like Luka, and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team traded him away because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick. This is coming from a desperate man who's got 18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world who gets better in the playoffs is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season, but superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team.
Facts.
Which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing. Oversized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on one team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough. Which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise. And they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
Shout out to Jimmy High Roller, bro. It's a fire video. Give it a like, man. Y'all go check Jimmy High Roller out, bro. bro, it's just it's unbelievable, bro. Like, it really is. Like, uh, one thing, I'ma just, for this final minutes before I stop recording, I just wanna show my appreciation to Luka Doncic, man. Uh, Luka has a lot of meaning to me watching basketball. He is actually the reason why I started watching basketball. Uh, I started watching NBA back in 2020 in the bubble. I watched the game where he hit the game winner against the Clippers, bro. After that, bro, I became a fan. I became a huge fan, bro. And bro, what that guy did for this team, bro, we just can't appreciate it a lot. And the thing is, we really don't want it to be like this, bro. No Mavericks fan wants it to be like this. Nobody wanted to trade Luka Doncic, man. Like, no fan wanted this to happen. Um, and I just want to say thank you to Luka, man. Just great player, man. He's a great guy. His teammates loved him. The coaches loved him. Dallas loved him. Dallas accepted him with open arms, man. And you know, I just hope one day he can come back and play for us, so that us fans can really show him how much we really appreciated him, and how much we. That's crazy, bro. I can't even speak no more, man. Overall, I just want to say thank you to Luka, man. And LA, please take care of this guy, man. Like, he is a sweet soul, man. He's just one of a kind player, man. And y'all got yourself, in my opinion, the best player in the NBA, bro. I'm still gonna be a fan of his. I'm not gonna buy jerseys though. I'm not buying no Lakers jersey. Nope. I'll buy his shoes or whatever, but not buying no jerseys or Lakers merch. I just want to say, y'all take care of him, man. Enjoy him as much as y'all can. Hopefully he doesn't retire as a Laker. Sorry, I'm not trying to hate. I just really want him to come back one day. And yeah, man, just wish him the best of luck, and I hope he actually does win over there, bro. And I hope he becomes MVP, man, so he can not. But it will hurt us, Dallas Mavs fan, because we had him and there was no reason to trade him whatsoever. But I want him to do it because he is my favorite player. Not only that, but because I want him to prove that GM and the owners of the Dallas Mavericks, what the hell they just did. And yeah, overall, good video, man. And that's how we're gonna cap it off. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you want me to react to. Alright? Once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see you the next time. See ya!